Carvana has been a shining star in the automotive industry in recent years, captivating consumers with its innovative approach to buying and selling cars. Its prominence was nothing short of meteoric, driven by cutting edge technology, convenience, and a disruptive business model. However, the automotive landscape is known for its unpredictability, and as the dust settles, questions arise about the apparent decline of this once thriving company. What went wrong with Carvana and what caused its unforeseen twist of events? In this video, we'll look into the elements that led to Carvana's demise and illuminate the crucial moments that precipitated its downfall. But before we go any further, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Nestled in the heart of the sun-kissed Sonoran Desert, Carvana Co. has emerged as a dazzling oasis for automobile enthusiasts. Hailing from the vibrant city of Tempe, Arizona, this automotive trailblazer has captivated the nation's car market with its meteoric rise. What sets Carvana apart is its exceptional growth and audacious innovation that redefines the essence of buying a car. One needs to look at the stock price to determine the total performance. The stock had a value of more than $375 per share as of August 2021. However, it has since fallen to below $10 a share, causing a startling loss of market value of $58 billion over the past year. During that period, Carvana's founder and CEO, Ernie Garcia III, witnessed a staggering 98% decline in his net worth. His net worth has fallen significantly, resting well below the billion-dollar mark. This has led to widespread speculation that Carvana might be compelled to consider filing for bankruptcy. Well, naturally, this is a concerning development, isn't it? They were considered one of the most successful and rapidly expanding companies just under 2 years ago. Now, they find themselves confronting the possibility of bankruptcy. In addition to the bank's total failure due to this complex scandal, Ernest Garcia II was also given a 3-year probationary period. He bought a financially ailing rental car firm while he was on probation, used its asset to build a used vehicle dealership, and targeted people who didn't fit the mold for conventional loans with subprime loans. He worked at the Drive Time. He learned a lot about business developments throughout his 5 years at Drive Time, particularly the expanding impact of the internet on the buying process for cars. He discovered that nearly everyone was conducting online research before setting foot in a dealership, dedicating hours to exploring various websites. People often learn more through online research than through interactions with salespeople. This gave him the idea that everything might be done online and that some customers might genuinely choose it. In 2013, DriveTime allocated substantial funding, totaling $50 million, to establish Carvana as one of its subsidiary companies. They introduced an innovative concept in Atlanta that same year, unveiling their maiden car vending machine. This inventive approach allowed customers to collect the vehicles they had purchased online in a convenient manner. Formally categorized as an automated parking system, this ingenious invention was stocked with vehicles acquired from dealer auctions. One of its significant advantages lies in its simplicity, as it eliminates the need for traditional car salespeople. Many customers avoid engaging with sales representatives when making their automotive purchases. Numerous customers have discovered that the direct approach offers speed and convenience and reduces stress. Moreover, the streamlined system allows for cost savings, which can be transferred to the customer, resulting in more affordable options. A significant challenge, particularly during the initial stages, has been convincing individuals to attempt something that can be quite daunting due to its novelty and distinctiveness. They've made considerable efforts to address this issue by promoting the advantages explicitly, developing a user-friendly website that effectively showcases the cars and providing price comparisons, and introducing a 7-day money-back guarantee. You might feel reluctant to purchase a car you haven't test-driven or physically inspected. Therefore, the assurance of a potential refund can instill a sense of security when considering the purchase. Carvana unquestionably achieved tremendous success with all these factors working in their favor. In 2015, they earned a spot on Forbes' list of the most promising companies in America while vigorously expanding their operations to cater to more than 300 markets nationwide. At this juncture, The pressing questions revolve around why Carvana is perceived as a teetering on the edge of bankruptcy. What has eroded investor confidence in the company to such an extent, and how has the situation deteriorated so rapidly? There are a few unimportant details that should probably be mentioned. Allegations of state law infractions resulted in the loss of several Carvana's permits to sell vehicles, among other legal difficulties. Their marketing strategies have faced criticism, with an annual expenditure of nearly $500 million, notably a substantial Super Bowl commercial in 2022. However, as previously mentioned, given the need to raise awareness about their innovative concept, one could argue that a significant marketing budget is warranted. Furthermore, the Super Bowl advertisement was amusing as the customer enthusiastically shared her Carvana experience with everyone. These constitute some minor factors, and we believe there are two fundamental causes for their challenges. The primary factor revolves around the slump in the second-hand vehicle market. Amidst the pandemic, we're all aware of the supply chain disruptions that precipitated a shortage of microchips for automobile makers. This slowdown in the production of new cars resulted in customers enduring prolonged waiting periods to secure one. Consequently, it spurred numerous individuals to opt for used vehicles, notably benefiting Carvana. Their popularity soared during the pandemic, with a substantial influx of customers seeking to purchase used cars from Carvana, causing challenges in keeping up with the demand. When prices peaked, Carvana strategically acquired a significant inventory of used cars at these elevated price levels. Expanding the business has been their primary goal at the onset, so they seized the uncommon challenge as their chance. To add to the complexity, interest rates have significantly increased. Anyone seeking to secure financing for a pre-owned vehicle must now contend with a higher interest rate on their loan, causing people to be more cautious about the process and reducing the demand for used cars. The circumstances started to normalize as the shortage of chips began to ease. However, they were left holding goods that they had purchased at much higher rates and subsequently struggled to sell them for a reasonable profit. Our ultimate rationale for the downturn revolves around their financial obligations. It's remarkably uncomplicated, as businesses file for insolvency due to their inability to settle their debts, and Carvana unquestionably bears a substantial burden in this regard. They had consistently accumulated debt long before the pandemic hit, and that's when the situation began to spiral out of control. Over the years, the lion's share of the funding has derived from this source. Considering this, as they have never reported an annual profit, nothing is available for reinvestment. They've been weathering the setbacks with the anticipation that as they expand, the idea will become streamlined enough to turn a profit ultimately. This prolonged strategy gained momentum during the pandemic, but plunged them into their lowest point once it concluded. It's not as though they were entirely secure before all of this, so they have been notably susceptible. Let's pause for a moment and consider the turning points that have led Carvana down this complex road. They encountered a problematic circumstance in 2022 and were obliged to sell the expensive cars they had bought. It serves as a frightening lesson on how rapidly things may alter in the dynamic environment of the automotive sector. We will monitor their progress to determine if they can overcome these obstacles and recapture their former splendor. What do you envision lies ahead for this once prominent automotive player? Please share your insights and predictions in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can stay updated with more insightful content.